and girls, we are here live again. I got something. I need you. I need every single one of you to stay put with me for the next few minutes while I explain why I really need you right now. Every single one of you who are tuning in, who are tuned in. I've got a trip. It's going to happen in a few months' time. And good morning, Bumsole. And Permina, Lisa, good morning. Good morning to you all. I'm currently in a beautiful, beautiful Kuala Lumpur. And I've got a couple of days of rest until I have my 3-day event. Laurie, great to see you. Tatoka, great to see you. Pari, great to see you. Zeisha, Nidhi, Rashi, Ankit. Wow, a lot of you tuning in very quickly. Um, Good morning, brother. Manny, great to see you. Sarah, what's up? What's up? Priyanka, great to see you. Wow, a lot of you. Namaste, namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got a quick message for you guys this morning. I have got a video, by the way, just in case you think I haven't got a video. I've got a video. It's actually something that a video from just over a year ago, and I've just posted it. It's going to actually be scheduled. It's going to be up in just, I think, in exactly 20 minutes from now. I don't know the time. Have you guys got the time? Help me with the time. Post it somewhere. I haven't got my watch on me right now. Chibaria, master the form and flow of the formless. So I got something. I really need you guys to help me. And it is a big mission. It is a huge mission. This mission is to change the world. Like, what I realized was this. I don't know, many of you actually know my background, know my story. Um, when I was 24, 25, I fell into deep depression. I was in depression for a few years. And I actually, one trip changed my life. I took myself out of context so much that, I went from literally when I was 24, 25, I remember getting into my Aston Martin. I used to say to whoever it was up there, please just take me away, because I didn't have the guts to do it myself. And I don't know if any of you have ever felt that way before when you just totally lose all purpose, lose all drive, and you kind of ask yourself the question, why are we doing what we're doing? Why are we working so hard? And at the end of it, just to die? I mean, why are we all here? And that was my question. And especially when my dad said to me for a long time, he said, Eric, you got to be successful, make money, and you'll be successful. And so what did I do? I made money and I was so-called successful. That's what people, said, Eric, you're doing very well. But but for me, I was like, I don't get it. Like, why do we do all of this? I got the money now. I bought the yacht, I bought the car, I bought the house. So what's greater than this? And I couldn't find it. I really couldn't find happiness. And so anyway, a friend of mine, her name was Lisa, she asked me to go on a volunteer trip with her. And it was out to Kenya. I didn't know that would change my life. I said no to her at first. And I remember that night, that evening, I went to my friends and I said, Lisa asked me to go to a volunteer trip with her out to Kenya. And they said, Eric, don't go. And I said, why? And they said, because it's really dangerous. I heard the word dangerous at that moment in time. I picked up the phone, I called Lisa, and I said, Lisa, I'm coming with you. That was where I was at that point. I was like totally just, okay, if it's dangerous, I'm all in. I don't have anything in life anyway. And that's what I thought back then. I went out there the first day. I ended up in Western Kenya on the border of Uganda. There's these big playing fields. I see for the first time these kids, no food, they're like skin and bones, like no clothes. They were running around kicking this ragged doll around and kicking some cans around. And they were cheering. And in the far distance, there was an old lady watching them play and cheering and laughing and smiling. And I remember from a far distance, I was watching them play, and I seen this lady with the biggest smile, biggest and most beautiful smile I've ever seen in my life. And I burst into tears because it made me wonder, what is wrong with me? Why is it that these people, they have nothing, but they seem to have the biggest smiles and they seem to be living it? Why is it that everyone's looking at me right now and saying, hey, you're really successful? And I'm thinking, successful? How am I successful? And that was where I was. And from there, what I decided to do was take the money and start helping the kids. So that is when I built a charity, a non-profit organization. It is called H Giving. So you can go to www.hgiving.com and you can see the non-profit organization. We're 7+ years in it now. And so every year I was giving back, and every year I would go out there, and I have a piece of land out there. We've had it for quite a few years. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and hundreds of kids get off the streets, get out of the forest, to give them a home. And not just a home, to provide the education. I believe education is life. I don't believe that it's just about giving them materials. I don't think that will help them. That's like temporary feeding them, and I believe that if you want to feed them for their future, it's lasting change. I believe it's from Kenya, Rishi. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. And Karibu. and I remember when I was doing that. We're in Kakamega, by the way. If you're from Kenya, you'll know the area. So we used to be in Mount Elgon. And so when I was doing that, and then I started forming the charity, we helped a lot of kids, provide education to them. Some of these kids, they didn't even speak a language back then. Like they made noises. They were literally from the forest. Now they came in, and just 2 years ago in the mock district exams, our kids got third in a district. That's in the whole district of Bungoma. Like that's competing against all of the non-profit organizations, the government funded, all the different platforms out there, and they became third best. And when I seen that, I was like, wow, this is really amazing. And it wasn't until 2 years ago, I remember I was sitting in the playground. And I was with a bunch of volunteers because every single year I go out there and I take a bunch of volunteers with me. And I was sitting in the playground. One of the volunteers, she came up to me, she sat next to me and she said, Eric. I said, yes. She said, I don't know if you realize what you've done. And I said, what have I done? She said, do you realize all these kids, they're playing, they're laughing, they're living right now because of you? And I remember in that moment, it was a very emotional moment. I just burst into tears again. And I was thought, this is really weird. Sometimes we do things in life and we don't even calculate, or we don't even see what type of difference, and we don't even realize what we're doing. And I realized one thing. I realized that all it takes is for a person to practice kindness and to be willing to contribute beyond themselves. With that kindness, you can save lives. And I'm saying this not to impress you about me. I'm saying this to every single one of you who are watching this live right now. I want you to know that you are a blessing in this world. You are an absolute blessing. I want you to know that God, the universe, gave you the strength and gave you the power, given you life right now, right? Look at life. Stop being depressed in these moments. Stop having hate, anger, and frustration. Just look, lift your palms up right now. Look at your palms. Look at life. This is life. Breathe in. Take that deep breath in and be thankful that we are breathing right now. And this power of life that you are given right now, you need to make the most out of it. You are an absolute blessing. And I'm saying this to every single one of you who are watching this video right now. And I want you to feel gratitude for everything you have in this moment. And with that power, with that blessing, I'd like you to practice one thing, is to go out there today, now, every moment, practice kindness, practice giving. There's this saying that says, giving is living. And I've been living that for the past few years. And why? Is because I always say that Kenya kind of changed my life. I might not even be here in this physical form right now if it wasn't for that trip. And so that's why today, you know, a lot of people say, Eric, what is your drive? What is your motivation? How do you not procrastinate? I'm saying, how can I procrastinate? People use alarm clocks to wake them up in the morning. I have kids, I have people that are living right now because of me. How can I not wake up in the morning? How can I procrastinate? I dedicate my whole life to giving and serving people, right? Some people, they look at these videos and some people say, oh, he's just selling this or he's selling that. Oh, he's just manipulating people to think this or think that. And for all those haters and people out there, I say, you go out there, you do daily videos. See how you can keep it up. It takes a lot of drive and it takes a lot of purpose to live this type of life. And I want you to understand that every single one of you who are watching this video right now, you have the power to be able to do that too. I don't want you just to watch these videos and say, Eric, you're my hero, you're so amazing, you've changed my life. I want you to pay it forward. How do you pay it forward? Because I realize one thing is that one person by myself, I can only do so much. And I came to that realization when I was out in Kenya about 5 years ago. I was making very, very, very good money. I had multiple businesses, very successful. And I realized that by putting all my money out there, there was 1 month where I realized my outgoing was actually bigger than my incoming. Now that became a problem. Now that's a lot of outgoing. And that's because I was trying to save Kenya by myself. And I realized I couldn't. And it goes back to this African proverb, and you may have heard of it. It says that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And that's why I'm reaching out to you guys today, just out of kindness. If you guys believe in karma, if you guys believe in giving, if you guys even just have that feeling of wanting to make a difference, just to get involved in any way, shape, or form, even if it's donating $1. And I want you to understand this because I realized when I looked at the views that I've had over the last few months, 3 months, I've had around 1 million views across this channel, and I'm a newbie to this thing. And I thought if everybody just gave $1 for one view, like how much of a blessing would that be? That would have been $1 million. Do you know how many lives we would change on just that note? And so below this video, I do have a link. It's www.hgiving.com. There's no donation that is a donation too small. It all takes just that act of kindness and that reason for stepping up. And whatever donation you have to give, it would be very, very much appreciated. Or alternatively, there is a form on the volunteer section. Click the volunteer and fill in the form, and maybe you join me out in Kenya in a few months' time, and we go out there, hands-on. Right? By the way, it's a lot of hard work, so you got to be prepared for that if you're coming. And I take a small group with me every single year. So if you want to do that, fill in the form, and then one of our team in HGiving will contact you and we'll give you an interview. There's an interview process because every year we get hundreds of applicants, so we need to be very selective over the people we bring. But if you have a big heart, then most likely you're 90% in. And that was it really. I think right now, I don't know the time. Can someone give me the time? Has it hit 30 yet?
25.
It's hit 25. So in 5 minutes time, there will be a video uploaded onto this channel. It's one from a trip just around a year ago. and it'll give you a bit of insight to what we're all about. Alternatively, on YouTube, just search H Giving, or it used to be called Yo-Yo, so YOYO Mission, and you'll be able to find the information there. And I think on that note, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done for today. Thank you all so much. God bless you all. Why always Kenya? That's a very good question. Why always Kenya? Why not Somalia? Why not Pakistan? Why not India? Why not these places? You know, I had this question a few years ago. Someone said, Eric, why don't you help China? He said, you're Chinese. Why are you helping Kenya? I'm saying, well, if you think to help China, then you should help China. If I have enough hands and I have enough power, right, which I do not, but we do, then I believe we can make that difference and make change. We can change the world. But for now, it just so happens that accidentally, coincidentally, I started off in Kenya. And so that's what I'm doing for now. But if we do join hands, then I'm sure every other country, whatever country you like, will be helping too. I want you to look at this. People are looking at me and saying, hey, you're Chinese, you should help China. I'm like, well, I know, I want to too. But there's a time for everything. And in divine time, in the right time, I'm sure we'll have all of the help and support. And I believe with this channel, YouTube growing, we're going to hit 50K very soon. I know we are. We're going to hit 100K. We're going to hit 1 million. And when we hit 1 million, let me tell you, we're going to make some change in this world. That's for sure. That's a giving. That's a given. Happening so fast, William. Thank you. Jessica, 50K giveaway. Oh, you guys are all up for the giveaway. You guys need to start giving as well. Help give, guys. I'm totally done. The video is going to be up in a couple of minutes, so you guys check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Share it. Hit that share button, because by you guys liking it, commenting on it, sharing it, it gets it out there to more people. The more people who it gets out to, the more donations we get, the more people we can help. We're talking about lives here, right? If we take ourselves away from I for a second, think about we, and think about real lives that we can save just by hitting that share button. Guys, anyway, get involved in some way, shape, or form. Make sure to do that now. Click on the link, www.hgiving.com. Check it out. Check out our story. Check out our past videos. And that's it. I'm done. Namaste to you all. We have 500 people tuned in live right now. This is an absolute blessing watching this. Thank you so much, Jessica. You are an absolute blessing in this world, and to every single one of you who have been tuning in all the way. Oh, are you getting me to wait? I'm done. I need to sign out. Ciao. Ciao. You guys are so funny.